Hey Misty, I have performing drag for 11 years, and the trash talking, the backstabbing, the bitterness, and the shadiness, and the nastiness has truly driven me to the point where I don't even want to be a performer anymore. I can't stand it. I don't want to be around it. Please help. Yes, you definitely 100% have a point. Our business can be just that. Trashy, nasty, filthy, backstabbing, hateful bitches. It's true. But I find a lot of times when people relocate because of a problem, for example, somebody living in Chicago and they're like, oh, I hate this place, I hate everyone, I'm going to move to Milwaukee, or I'm going to move to Florida, or whatever. The problems 90% of the time follow them because the problem isn't the people around them, it's them. And they constantly tend to reenact their situation. I know that has nothing to do with you, but that brings me to the point of, if you leave the career of female impersonation, I think you're going to be really surprised that no matter what business you decide to go into, there's going to be full of gossiping, backstabbing, bitter queens. You know, if you are in an office, for an advertising firm, for example, you don't think that those people are clawing to the top just like, you know, in drag? The only difference is you're not doing it with a flair and you're not being obvious or dramatic about it. Unfortunately, in that world, you're going to be, you know, underhanded and sneaky. But they're just as vicious anywhere. The world is competitive. In any job you go into, it is competitive. The only difference in drag is they don't hide it. And it's kind of like the survival of the fittest. If you can't take it, maybe it is time to leave. But that being said, I want you to know that not every queen in the world is like that. For example, my Sunday night show, I fill with a cast of amazing girls that are not shady, they're not backstabbing, they're not gossipy, nasty cunts. There's no thieving, there's no nothing. You know, and if there are problems, guess what? They're banned. You know, but in my career, but I also realized that if I go somewhere else, I have to watch my stuff because it might get stolen. It's just the reality. But if you work in a grocery store, things might get stolen there too. So I don't know if leaving is quite the answer you're looking for. I don't know. I guess developing a thicker skin might be. Instead, maybe the answer is to develop a thicker skin or to make new friends. I don't know. A lot of times people that are really shady are because they're jealous. And if they're jealous of you and they're trying to put you down and make you hate yourself so you don't work with them and you're no longer competition, then leaving is their way of winning. And you don't want that either. Anyways, hope it could help. Loving you is easy.